As someone who has spent countless hours immersed in the labyrinthine world of time travel movies, I can competently say that Project Almanac stands out as one of the most refreshing and relatable additions to this genre. Unlike other films that often veer into the realm of the fantastical or overtly heroic, Project Almanac takes a grounded approach that feels strikingly authentic. Time travel flicks often present the challenge due to their complex scientific underpinnings and the myriad possibilities for plot inconsistencies and paradoxes. Yet, Project Almanac is one of the rare exceptions that masterfully navigates these challenges in terms of narrative structure. Uh, Similar to other outstanding time travel films, it skillfully bypasses the pitfalls typical of this genre, offering us a compelling, realistic storyline that remains coherent and leaves us on tenterhooks. The tale of Project Almanac revolves around David Raskin and his companions who stumble upon his father's plans for a time machine. As they construct the device, they soon understand that they're in over their heads uh, as they start to glimpse the perils of meddling with time itself. This thrilling and unforeseeable narrative cleverly employs its science fiction concept, skillfully steering clear of the typical pitfalls often found in time travel films. Project Almanac has a very realistic approach to time travel. The characters behave surprisingly um, accurately. A common issue with time travel films is that the characters often don't behave realistically once they acquire the technology. They may travel back or forward to avert major catastrophes, discover inventions, or save the day, but they usually find a way to succeed. Um, However, the characters act more authentically and plausibly with their new gadget, using it for personal gains, such as becoming wealthy and improving their lives. Um, um, this makes the characters more relatable, which enhances the overall appeal of the story. Um, Regardless of our denial, self-centeredness often accompanies time travel componency. Uh, and upon my initial viewing, I was astounded by the story's candor in portraying these characters as enticed by the boundless opportunities of time travel, yet never presenting them as morally corrupt. And it's it's willing to travel. Instead, they are depicted as authentic, overawed by the technology they've unearthed, and driven to explore ways to improve their lives. That we had more than a certain acted to see more than adaptive author of that. It's a blend of genres you don't see often. One captivating characteristic of the movie that makes it stand out is its use of found footage style. Uh, this technique, scarcely found in time travel subgenre movies, typically consists of high budget blockbusters such as vast storylines like End. Uh, However, this film presents something unique. While found footage is common in horror movies, it's not a style often associated with science fiction. Remarkably seamlessly combines these two genres. Employing found footage in Project Almanac creates an immersive experience for viewers, allowing them to delve deeply into the minds of the characters. Uh, this intimacy is essential for comprehending their actions And unlike typical time travel films that feature moral figures trying to save the world, this movie portrays ordinary youths who are unwittingly thrust into a confusing realm, struggling to find a way to profit from it, to um, other time travel movies to watch after Project Almanac. Um, I think that there are several other great movies with similar styles. Time travel movies are one of the most difficult genres to get right. But there are several examples of great sci-fi adventures like Project Almanac that subvert expectations in fun and interesting ways. And uh, all the other the first that comes to mind is which takes place in a world where criminals are sent back in time to be executed for their crimes. But when an executioner's future self turns up to be killed, um, things get extremely complicated. Similarly, abandons the idea that most people would use time travel to save the world, uh, focusing instead on the selfish uses of the technology. Um, Another movie that challenges conventional time travel themes is Synchronic, a story about two paramedics investigating a string of unusual deaths. This film carries a more somber and adult atmosphere than Project Almanac, but it's ideal for viewers eager to delve into the grittier aspects of time travel. Um, and so it serves as a warning about using time travel for personal gain, which is something like the kids in Project Almanac might have benefited from learning. Uh, in a similar vein, movies like Primer and 12 Monkeys are thought-provoking takes on time travel that focus on its darker implications, examining the potential hazards of altering my timeline